You know that I like my Love Island blankie. Hi everybody, welcome to the shit show. My name's Anthony Resinello. I'm a social and relating... I can't even say it. I'm a dating coach. Let's fucking push the bullshit aside. I'm a goddamn dating coach, and my job in these past couple of years has been mostly to react to shitty reality dating shows and try to see if I could extract what's fucking wrong with me, any type of actual value I can to hopefully teach you your own social and relationship and dating skills in your own life. And maybe we'll have a little fun along the way. A little bit of fun, all right? Have a crack? So it's another week and it's another Love Island UK episode. This is my by far favorite series, I think, ever on reality dating. Who knows, maybe like 90 Day Fiance with the Big Ed season was like a masterpiece, couldn't get better. But you know, this is going pretty well. I've never seen actual UK dating. I didn't know if these guys sucked. Let's get to Love Island UK.
I want to cuddle and I want to spoon, I want to like do all of that. But I don't know if doing that right now gives her the wrong impression, or if...
What does that bring? Like, what does it mean?
Yeah,
like,
what does it mean? Because I can do it and just be like, I can do that with like near enough anyone.
Don't tell her that.
Don't tell her.
Don't be like, oh yeah, obviously nice spoon, but I do this with anyone.
I want to be tested, and vice versa. I want to see how Kaz reacts as well to a boy coming in and saying, I want no one else but you, Kaz. Because I think that's like a deal breaker as well.
I love the emotional maturity of these people. And I'm not even being sarcastic right now. He's literally going, you know, I would like to cuddle too. I'd like to get all up in that too. Basically what he's saying is like, I don't want to give her the wrong impression if that's not where I want to go in the relationship with her. You know what that is? That's a dude that doesn't need sex. He doesn't need affection to the point where like he needs it so bad because he can't get it anywhere else that he's willing to like lie to people. Don't I kind of look like a king right now? Yeah, looking fucking good. I learned a very, very long time ago that lying just to get further with somebody, it just always fucks shit up. Like it never, ever, ever ends well. It is so much better to just tell the person up front. Now listen, you don't have to be so explicit. His friend said like, don't go like, oh yeah, I don't know if I want to cuddle with you because I'm not sure if I want to fuck anyone else. That's like, you don't have to say that, okay? Choose your words wisely, but at the same time, at the beginning, let the person know of your true intentions and be willing to walk away if they don't accept that. That's mature, and at the same time, you're not gonna end in a really shitty place. Number two, you very well likely have a chance to get your cake and eat it too. And then number three, you're just simply not going to be a piece of shit to everybody that you interact with. And then number four, you won't be seen as a bad person to everyone around you, and especially to people that she might talk shit about you to. Compare this bloke to Cam on Too Hot to Handle, who just lies his fucking face off just so he could like flirt with another girl. Like it's just such low level behavior. This dude, he's mature, which means that he feels abundance in his life. The king thing, it just feels gross to me. I don't like looking kind of kingly. Maybe I'll go to like, you know, the ancient Roman times. This is better for now.
I knew from the word go that I wasn't your type, and that's perfectly fine. What annoyed me is I feel like you avoid me and you don't talk to me.
I'm not being funny. There just hasn't really been the time. I know that sounds like an easy excuse. I don't want you to think that I've given you the cold shoulder, because I could see why you might think that, but that's not the case at all. As I said, like maybe the reason I was a little bit maybe taken back was just because obviously you're quite a strong like personality. Do you know what I mean? Like you're giving it, like you're giving it, and like
shy away,
exactly.
I felt a bit bad that she thought that I was showing her the cold shoulder to some extent, which wasn't the case. You know, it was just generally, you know, we've been really busy, hadn't had the chance to kind of have that one-on-one chat.
And like, I'm definitely sorry for making you feel like I was giving you a cold shoulder, because that's not what I wanted to do. I definitely wasn't avoiding you at all. So I don't want you to feel like that.
Honestly, it's fine. I just think it's something that I needed to make you aware of.
I feel really relieved. It was nice to kind of get that off my back.
I kind of am starting to get bored because I'm just saying the same thing over and over, and I don't want you guys to get bored by me by just noticing that I'm saying the same things over and over. But what a like nice, mature chat about something. She didn't come at him and go like, you haven't been talking to me. Like what? She just goes, I feel like you're not into me. I want to chat about it, blah, 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 blah. And he goes, oh, sorry. And then they were like, yeah, it was nice to have that open communication. And then that was it. The interesting thing that I'm noticing is why don't they have the communication? Why don't they talk about their relationship right now? Are they going to plan that at a different time? The other funny thing that he said is like, oh, I've been busy. Literally your job, what you're getting paid, if you're getting paid anything to be on this show, is to fucking do what you're doing now. Lay down on some sunbed with your sunglasses on, nothing but your shorts on, and relax and flirt with girls and start relationships with people. That's your job. What didn't you have the time to do with the girl that you've been coupled up with? So it still feels it's not been finished yet.
Catch you in a minute. Yeah. I got
I'm
you.
gonna start calling you that now.
I got you, yeah.
Until you get a bird and then they start getting pissed off because I'm calling you babe.
And I also love how she goes, you know, I'll be calling you later until you get another girl and then I'll be pissed off. Like, she was joking about it. I just love how there's not a lot of jealousy yet. This is my introduction to Love Island UK. You guys have watched, if you're in the UK, you've had to watch maybe thousands of hours. I realize there's like 50, 60 episodes each season, which is sick. Like, are you guys fucking sick that you watch this many hours of Love Island UK? Makes no sense in my life. Let me know in the comments. Is it as mature as it seems to me, or does it get pretty toxic? I'm wondering. I mean, I'm enjoying this. This is nice to see.
Cut shapes.
In Arrival, that was a thing, and it a few years ago.
Cutting shapes. Yeah, like shuffle.
And that.
Yeah, like shuffling. Like shuffle.
Yeah, I can't do none of that. Coordination's not that good.
Your hand-eye coordination. So you got no rhythm.
No, I don't know.
You know what's been great is to actually see Jake and Liberty's relationship grow over these past few episodes. At the beginning, you know, they had some like chemistry, they were able to joke around, but now like it's definitely gotten further. They're expressing their interest in different genres of music while being able to joke around about it, just have this lightness about it, but you could tell that like they are connected. And now it truly feels like Jake is attracted to Liberty, where in the past, you know, Jake is generally a pretty calm, relaxed dude, you know? He's just vibing most of the time. But here he is engaged with Liberty. Like, he's truly interacting with her. And it's great to see them like actually having a great time like that. And like I would say now, like Jake is actually attracted to her. Like Jake actually has some skin in the game with Liberty. It's not just, yeah, I like her, I'm not sure, we'll see. Now it looks real and I'm enjoying that. Like, I can't say it enough. US reality dating shows. It's like, I don't know how these people are growing. I don't know how they're getting together. I don't know where the chemistry is. It's just kind of superficial. But here, I actually get to see interactions happen. This is fun.
No, like, I'll just go for it, obviously, but I don't know what I look like. I think I'm not one of them girls that in my head, I think I look sexy, and then to everyone else, everyone's like, what
the fuck? Yeah, literally. That's what I think. In my head, I feel like a Magic Mike.
Yeah.
Reality, I look like a fucking fat old bitch with a pint of Stellar's out. No, you're Darby on the boy, yeah.
So once again, something that's super important when flirting is to express your vulnerability. Vulnerability is anything when you're interacting with somebody that you express that could put you up for judgment from others. That's vulnerability. It doesn't mean something that is a weakness of yours. It doesn't mean something that is always embarrassing about you. Something that could potentially put you up for judgment from others. That's a vulnerability. So let me show you the difference between what I believe to be a confident person and a not very confident person. A not very confident person is somebody that never shows vulnerability. Cool. Nice. All right. Or if it's like a woman. All right. Yeah. I don't know. Basically, somebody that is not putting themselves up for judgment. They're just saying whatever is going to be acceptable, not putting so much out there. Somebody that shows their vulnerability. It doesn't matter if you're weird. It doesn't matter if you're a very normal person. It matters what you're saying. Now, what Liberty just said right there, they were back to talking about techno and enjoying it. And Liberty was talking about dancing. And she was saying, you know, I'll be out there dancing confidently, thinking I'm sexy as hell. Meanwhile, everybody probably thinks I look like shit. So what did she express there? What kind of vulnerability did she express? She expressed that she may have some anxiety thinking of people that may be judging her. 2, she expressed that her dancing could be really shitty. 3, she could be expressing that she's confidently uneducated about how to dance properly. All of these things could put her up for judgment from somebody. Jake could respond to her by going, what, you don't know how to dance to techno? It's so easy. What's wrong with you, right? That could be something that he could say that could make her go, ooh, But when she expresses her vulnerability without caring what anybody thinks of her, that is true confidence. Now, if we switched it and she just said, yeah, I dance and I think I'm pretty good at it, there's nowhere for somebody to really judge her. People that cover all of the holes, all of the opportunities for people to judge them, that is lack of confidence. A confident person is somebody that openly expresses vulnerability, usually at all times. The other benefit of expressing vulnerability is that it enables others to want to express their vulnerabilities to you, and it also helps others feel more comfortable around you, because if you're expressing your own vulnerabilities, it means if you're not judging yourself, you're likely not going to judge other people's vulnerabilities, which brings two people closer together.
I love when you say Jakey.
Say
Jakey.
Oh, is it your nickname? We have a Jakey nickname.
Yeah, Jakey.
Jakey.
Oh, so sexy, man.
So that was a great demonstration of vulnerability by Jake right there. He says, I love it when you say Jakey, call me Jakey. That could be considered a name that's like, oh, it's like a little kid name. Why do you like being called a little kid? But because he's doing it so unabashedly, where you could tell he doesn't care if anybody is gonna judge him for it, it's actually attractive, because confidence and attractiveness is when somebody is openly showing their vulnerabilities. Another expression of vulnerability that Jake just demonstrated is after Liberty called him Jakey, he kind of went down and he goes, it's so sexy, which is an expression of attraction towards her. Expressing your attraction to somebody is vulnerability. Why? Because what's the definition of vulnerability? Saying something, expressing yourself in a way that puts you up for judgment. What if he said, oh, it's so sexy when you say that? And she goes, whoa, 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 whoa. We're just friends. That could put him up for judgment, make him feel like, oh shit, I said the wrong thing. But because he was able to express his attraction so naturally, so organically, that is another attractive quality in him. All right, let's take a quick second to learn about Skillshare and how I'm literally blown away by what they have. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creators. Explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in your creativity. Like guitar. There's actually a guitar class by, what's his name? Mark Barnacle that I've been taking, and it's really good. But my favorite course, because obviously you know I'm obsessed with the idea of how to get your authentic self out in the world, Shidera Begaru has a class called Revolutionary Self-Care, Embrace, Nurture, and Grow Your Authentic Self. And I swear to you, it blew my mind, because there were even things in there that I didn't think of yet. And it really was able to actually open me up a little bit more than I even do with my own self. The thing I love about Skillshare is it's curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads and they're always launching new premium classes so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare so you could start exploring your creativity today. Click the link in the description, get your free trial. It's 1 month free trial of Skillshare. You can take any class you want. You got a free trial. Anyway, let's get back into the video.
Libby's personality just shines over everyone, to be honest with you. Like, she's so bubbly and happy, and like the energy's there. Like, we're all just, we bounce off each other. It's like it's like playing ping pong. Like, to me, to you, to me, to you. Do you know what I mean? It literally just, it's just back and forth. Yeah, no, she's nice to look at as well, to be honest with you. Obviously, that don't miss it, but yeah, I think mostly it's the personality. The personality is definitely there.
Now, in US shows, when people say, oh, I value personality in somebody, you don't ever actually see them prove that. Right here, Jake just warranted his actual interest in somebody's personality by giving examples of why he likes Liberty and saying that, actually, I really do like her for her personality. Here's why, this. So when I heard that, I go, yeah, he's right. And he also said, yeah, she's attractive as well, but that's not the biggest part. It's the fact that we have that chemistry with each other.
My thing is, as long as you're 100 with me and I'm 100 with you, there's not an issue.
Because remember, I'm just still here learning on the job, you know. I ain't been in a relationship. I'm just learning on the job.
Does that scare you? Does being in a relationship, like the idea of it, scare you?
I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like, kind of maybe, you know, because first one, I don't want to rush into things.
Yeah.
And if I rush into things, there's no going back.
Yeah, I get that.
I haven't even, like, your type. I haven't even, like, asked that yet. Like, am I your proper type? Your usual go-to?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Conversation already, it's moving so fast. There's so much I can comment on. I'm trying to catch up. I want to really be able to focus on each and everything, but it's hard because there's so much good stuff going on here. Compared to a date on Too Hot to Handle, and I keep going back because I really do think it is a good counterpoint to Love Island UK, where when they're trying to connect, it's like they're literally, you saw Chase in episode 5 or 6, where he was literally trying to fake connection just so they could get to the next level in the game or whatever. Where here, it's just off. It's going off. Boom, boom, boom. Toby's talking about his anxieties and his insecurities with just being put together with somebody so quickly. Immediately, they're already talking about vulnerabilities. It enables them to connect on a deeper level. What did they do on Too Hot to Handle to connect on a deeper level? They were superficial, and they go, oh, we have to connect. Let's talk about the fucking worst thing that ever happened to us in our lives. Cry about it, and then go back to superficial talk. That's not connecting. Like, yeah, it is, but like, you don't have to connect like that. That happens like what, once every 6 months with somebody. You're able to just talk about some insecurities here, some vulnerabilities here, talk about your interests here. It's so easy to do, and women want it. Men want it. This is how two people connect. Now again, vulnerability, you don't have to be like, yeah. Just talk about it normally. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of anxious about this. I don't know what's gonna happen, blah, blah, blah. Just do it in a very natural and normal way. And people will respond to it the exact same way back to you.
So what about you then? Am I your usual type, or what do you find attractive?
So I think the most I find attractive, the energy and being able to bounce off people.
Yeah.
I'm just trying someone to match the energy.
Yeah.
Or even have more energy. You have more energy than me.
Just beautiful. Compare it to Too Hot to Handle. They'll say, do you find me attractive? They go, yeah. And that's it. That's the conversation. She goes, what do you think? Do you find me attractive? He goes, yeah. The thing that I like most about you is your energy. The fact that you're able to just bounce off everybody. It's not that hard to do this shit, guys. You know, I really do love watching relationships build, and that's why reality dating shows are so great. But why do producers think that you constantly need drama? You constantly need sex thrown in your face to make it entertaining and to make it worth watching. It's actually fun when you have the sex, when you have the drama, but it's warranted in the relationships. It's not just, we're gonna throw this at your face because we know that you like it and you're just a button pushing. Hey, maybe a lot of people are, but I'm not. I want to see relationships organically grow. And when drama happens, it actually makes sense in my mind. Oh, I see what happened. I know their relationship over the past couple weeks, so it makes sense why this drama happened right here. Or it makes sense why they're attracted to each other so strongly right here. This is so much more interesting to watch. Love Island UK forever, baby.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, but they're all older than me.
Are you the youngest?
Yeah, I'm the baby. Like, me and my brother are relatively similar, but I think we've got a 10-year gap.
Yeah, that's quite a big gap.
He's nothing
Was
like
you
I
not
was
in
in school. I was pretty much like this, very chilled.
Ah.
Parents' evening was very much. He's
pleasant.
a bit too chilled. No, it was like.
Can you take it a bit more seriously?
Kind of, yeah. It was like I'd do the work, but like I wouldn't ever do too much. I'd just be like, yeah, that's calm.
So another good example of conversation that just happened between Chloe and this other guy, I don't know the name yet. They were talking about each other and they were actually getting to know each other in specifics while being playful. Having meaningful conversation doesn't mean serious all the time. You could be joking, you could be laughing while still interlacing meaningful conversation. And he talked about how he was chilled out even since he was a kid, and parents' night, which is I guess like what happens when parents go to talk to the teachers would tell them he's a little too chill. And as they discuss this, they're laughing about it, they're having fun. Really simple stuff, but I feel like it needs to be mentioned just because of the prior lack of meaningful conversation I've been reacting to for so long.
Let's say I'm just mind my business, chilling, you're just chilling, and I'm like, you know, it'd be nice to see each other. Would you text me, you can come over if you want?
I don't know.
No, the answer should be no.
Okay, no.
Never, okay. Now you know, so in future, don't ever if you want to. I'll be like, no, you should want me to. But yeah.
If you said, I'm coming over, I'll be like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm coming over.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah.
Okay, so am I coming to watch your football matches?
Yeah, you can come to my football matches. If you want to.
No! Oh my gosh, yeah, nah, you're cancelled. I'm done.
All right, another great example of communication while still having fun and not needing it to be some serious, dark, sad shit. She is expressing how she wants to be interacted with, how she wants to be asked out. She doesn't want to feel like it's always, oh, I don't care if you do it, come along if you want. If you're gonna ask me out, tell me what you want. Tell me that you want me to come. I want to feel wanted. And they didn't do this in a serious way. They didn't do this in a dramatic or mad or angry way. They joked about it. It was fun. This is great communication.
As far as it goes in here, it's like I was saying, you're the only person I actually think I can have a conversation where actually might go somewhere.
Yeah.
I says like, you know, Kaz and Sharon and Lib, they're like good crack. And I enjoy. I can sit and I can have convos with them, but I couldn't ever see it going anywhere.
Yeah.
And then me and Faye is just.
But something interesting I'm noticing that Brad's doing right now is, once again, he's communicating upfront his intentions. He's saying, you're really the only girl in here that I could feel comfortable seeing some sort of future with. Notice how he's doing it, because this is a really scary place to be in for most people. And a lot of people think that even if you bring that conversation up with somebody that you're interested in, you're like giving too much of your power away. You're giving it all away, and now they have you and they could take you and do whatever they want with you, and your heart is gone. It doesn't seem like Brad is coming off like a simp when he says that. And it doesn't seem like Chloe's responding like that either. Why? It's all in the vibe. Now, I'm not talking about how you act, talking about intentions on the inside. Does Brad feel as though if Chloe wasn't interested in him after he said this, he would be heartbroken, he would be depressed, he would be sad, he would feel some sort of scarcity? No. It's obvious that Brad does not care what goes on Love Island. He doesn't care if he connects or gets with any of the women here. When he says, you seem like the girl that I could actually see a longer term thing with. He's saying that very matter of fact. He's saying that in a way where it's like, I don't care if you don't agree with me. I'm not like so holding on to this so tightly that I'm gonna be depressed if you say no. I'm just saying how I feel. Now, the funny thing about this is this could be a neutral feeling for Chloe on her end, or this could result in Chloe even finding him more attractive, because there's only really 3 things that people find attractive. It's your presence, in other words, how happy you are in the moment, how appreciative you are in every given moment. 2, your purpose, going for what you want without neediness involved. And 3, just how healthy you are, how much you take care of your body. That doesn't mean that you need to have like the perfect model-esque body. It just means, are you taking care of yourself? Or do you really care about the vessel in which your soul inhabits? Now, when you express to somebody your intentions with their relationship so matter-of-factly like that, that is showing your purpose. So there's potential that Chloe will find attraction in just the mere fact that he is talking about it in such a plain, matter-of-fact way, but very direct, cutting the bullshit and just getting to the point.
I'm telling you this now, and you're telling me this now, so we know from the very start we're not each other's types.
No.
But we know for a fact that we get along with each other. Therefore, see how it goes. If it gets to a point where it's stale and it's like, look, we can't move any further than what it is.
Why is this conversation so consistently good? He just said, I want to try this experience and see what happens. And Chloe's going, yeah, I agree. I just wish more people were like this. If you're hanging out with somebody that you like, express your attraction to them. Let them know your intentions right there. You just say, I want to see where this goes. I'm attracted to you. I think we have good chemistry. I want to see if it turns into anything. If not, no biggie. It's not a big problem. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever tried that? Have you considered wanting to try that with somebody? If not, why? If so, how did it go? And why did you speak so unabashedly, so matter-of-factly to that person that you're interested in? There's just so much jam-packed into each episode. Now I know why there's 50 to 60 episodes of each season, and there's a lot of relationship dynamics going on in each conversation. Really interesting stuff. Makes me want to keep watching, but we're out of time right here, guys. That means you have now time to